Hey there, welcome back. Midweek check-in. This week, we started the week with clarity. Seeing the things in front of you as they are, not as we think they are. Being able to experience the people in front of us as they are, not as we think they should be. Being able to be with other people, being as we are, not as we think we should be. So have you been keeping yourself conscious to this intentional way of living? Have you been presencing yourself to what's in front of you? And if you have, what have you started to learn so far? What are some insights? What are some breakthroughs? What are the things that are starting to come up that you're like, oh wow, I've never seen that before? Now, if you started to take up the challenge, the prompt, you may start to see life in a different way at this very moment in time. If you haven't just yet, it's okay. Keep searching, keep being. Because look, the mind's been the way it's been for such a long time that it's going to be the way it's going to be for however long as it chooses to be. It's you that now, with the consistent action, starts to reshape it. And with the knowledge that we know now about what we can do with neuroplasticity, where we can literally shift the connections, the neurons, the way that the brain communicates with itself and what's created from there, we now know this is actually possible. What in the past was completely almost something out of a sci-fi movie, we now know it's the way it is. So I ask you, and I invite you to, as you continue to go through your day-to-day, and if you're picking up that conscious level of presence in what you're seeing life as it is, and not as what you think it should be, start to write things down. Whatever comes up. It doesn't have to be at a specific time. You don't have to follow a specific method. No, just get yourself down. I personally now, for myself, in order for me to be consistent at something, I do gotta create patterns, meaning specific time frame, or maybe a specific model of questions, of prompts. If I follow these kind of patterns, I can develop myself in a way in which becomes habits. You can start to look at that for yourself as it is as well. Who knows? Maybe you'll start to see that when you create the patterns on a daily basis, the actions don't become so trivial and it's just now part of the process. So start to write down, what are the things that you're experiencing? What are the things that you're learning? As you're going through your day-to-day and as you're now being in life as it is, not as what you thought it should be, what are you learning? What are you exploring? And when you can start to get present to that, you can start to get present to the space that's before you. So get yourself a notebook, get yourself a note on your cell phone, do whatever you gotta do. If you choose to write this down, keep a consistent track of it and go back every now and then. Just read. You may start to see patterns. You can start to see different ways of you speaking to yourself in which you say, wow, that does not work. Why am I saying this to myself? It doesn't work. On the other end, you can also say, wow, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, let's continue on this. Again, you're just getting conscious of where you're at and where you're not, so you can get to where you wish to be. Happy week, everybody. Talk to you soon.